President El-Sisi inaugurates Sayyida Nafisa Mosque renovation. The Egyptian president discusses the Diligence initiative to train youth in tech. And Egypt strongly condemns Israeli strikes on Syria, calling them a serious escalation. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Q News, bringing you the latest updates from Egypt. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi emphasized Egypt's commitment to completing the development of sites associated with Ahl al-Bayt, including mosques. He highlighted the deep connection Egyptians have with Ahl al-Bayt, reflecting their recognition of their significance and appreciation for their contributions. Earlier today, President el-Sisi visited the mosque of Sayyida Nafisa, may God be pleased with her, to inaugurate the renovation works at the mosque. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi met with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and officials to focus on the government's efforts regarding the Diligence initiative. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Mohammed al-Shinnawi confirmed that the meeting focused on the government's efforts regarding the Diligence initiative, which aims to qualify and train youth in the fields of communications, information technology, and software. He noted that it focuses on providing training for employment by creating job opportunities in high-demand fields such as artificial intelligence, programming, cybersecurity, digital design, and digital arts. Spokesman for the cabinet, Mohammed al-Humusani, said that Egypt is committed to securing a ceasefire in Gaza through ongoing diplomatic efforts with all key parties. In statements, he reaffirmed Egypt's rejection of continued military operations, stressing the urgent need to end the war and prevent further civilian casualties. Egypt has condemned recent Israeli strikes on Syrian territory, stating that they reflect Israel's insistence on continuing to inflame tensions in the region. In a statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Egypt emphasized that the Israeli strikes constitute a serious escalation and a blatant violation of Syrian sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity. Egypt called on effective international actors and the UN Security Council to fulfill their responsibilities in condemning these repeated Israeli violations. The ministry urged these parties to work towards putting an end to the irresponsible Israeli policies and compelling Israel to end its occupation of Syrian territory and comply with the rules of international law. The Egyptian Electricity Transmission Company has signed an agreement with Siemens Gamesa Renewable Energy to establish a 500 megawatt wind power plant in the Gulf of Suez. Under the agreement, Siemens Gamesa will be responsible for developing, financing, and operating the wind power plant. The project is expected to play a crucial role in increasing the share of renewable energy in Egypt's electricity mix, directly contributing to the country's clean energy targets. As part of Egypt's broader renewable energy transition plan, the government aims to achieve 42% renewable energy by 2030 and 65% by 2040. China's Qnews Glass has announced a $700 million investment to establish a solar panel glass manufacturing facility in the Suez Canal Economic Zone. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has voiced strong support for the project, emphasizing the need for swift execution. The project will be executed in 2 phases and is set to produce 1.5 million tons of solar panel glass and 1.1 million tons of high-purity silica sand annually. Foreign Minister Badr Abdul Ati and his Qatari counterpart Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman have discussed the latest developments in the Gaza Strip and the joint efforts of both countries to solidify the ceasefire agreement and ensure the implementation of its 3 phases. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Ambassador Tamer Khalaf stated that the 2 sides exchanged views on ways to coordinate stances to promote the Arab Islamic plan for early recovery and reconstruction in Gaza, as well as to work jointly to mobilize support for the plan. Foreign Minister Badr Abdul Ati discussed ways to enhance bilateral relations between Egypt and Azerbaijan across various levels with his Azerbaijani counterpart. During the phone call, the Egyptian foreign minister expressed Egypt's aspiration to strengthen economic cooperation, increase trade and investment volumes, and solidify economic partnerships between the private sectors of both countries. He also highlighted the importance of continued cooperation and coordination in international forums, as well as the exchange of nominations for various international positions. The Financial Regulatory Authority has granted approval to Telda, Belton, and Thunder to integrate financial technology, fintech, into their brokerage operations. Approved by the Committee for Fintech Applications, Telda, Belton, and Thunder Securities Brokerage will replace traditional processes with advanced digital solutions. This move aligns with the FRA strategy to accelerate fintech adoption in non-banking financial services under Law Number 5 of 2022. With outsourcing providers already partnering with over 80 financial institutions, fintech is transforming Egypt's financial landscape. The Chamber of Food Industries has reported that Egypt's food sector exports surpassed $10 billion in 2024, marking a 21% year-over-year increase. The Chamber continues to prioritize food safety. In 2024, it facilitated 46 training programs, conducted 85 factory visits, and organized multiple seminars in collaboration with the National Food Safety Authority. These efforts provided training for nearly 3,800 industry professionals across various regions with support from 8 donor-funded projects. Finance Minister Ahmed Kojak announced that 1 billion Egyptian pounds has been allocated to support the state-funded medical treatment program. He also confirmed that 3 billion Egyptian pounds has been made available for the purchase of the cotton crop, with an additional 500 million Egyptian pounds remaining. Additionally, preparations are underway for the wheat season. Cabinet has announced the formation of a committee focused on drama and culture, aimed at ensuring that Egyptian drama reflects the true Egyptian culture and preserves the nation's identity and sense of belonging. Cabinet spokesperson Councillor Mohammed Al-Humusani stated that the committee's mission is to develop a clear vision for Egyptian drama in the coming years. He explained that the committee would include a group of specialists and all relevant stakeholders. Its role will be to collaborate with these institutions to create a comprehensive and successful vision that achieves its goals in the years to come. And that brings us to the end of our news bulletin. Here's what we've been covering. President El-Sisi inaugurates Sayyida Nafisa Mosque renovation. The Egyptian president discusses the Vigilance Initiative to train youth in tech. And Egypt strongly condemns Israeli strikes on Syria, calling them a serious escalation. That's all for now. Remember to stay updated by following Q News for the latest developments, and thank you so much for watching.